This is Eddie Hearn, MATCHROOM Boxing. You're watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
So I've just watched the MATCHROOM USA announcement, and of course I'm going by memory. I have no notes on that in front of me, so if I'm wrong on anything, please correct me. Now, what I got from this, as this whole DAZN thing is pretty new to me, I've never heard of it before, but it's a online streaming platform where they don't just do boxing, but they do football, basketball, they do all kinds of sports plus many other things, and it's a monthly subscription. Now, no monthly fee at least has been released as of yet. That'll be announced in June time. Now, what I did get from this, which is that it's a $1 billion deal, which is apparently the biggest deal for boxing on a platform ever. 1 billion over 8 years, and with an annual budget that is, what Eddie Hearn says, way more than Showtime, way more than HBO, possibly combined. So what this means is people in America, you have another option to be watching fights. Now, this would be a 16 fight a year deal, or 16 fight event deal per year, and with a $1 billion budget over 8 years is phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. Now, if he's earning, or he has the funds to, that's way more than Showtime and possibly HBO combined, that means he can go out and get any fighters that he chooses. So he can go up to anybody at PBC who doesn't have a promoter who's signed to a deal and take them and pay them way more money than what they're getting, with a guarantee of X amount of fights per year and X amount of money, and it's absolutely phenomenal. Now, this 16 fight deal, Sky Sports have also announced that they will be showing for us here in the UK those 16 fights on Sky Sports. So by that, I'm gathering people in the UK don't need this platform, even though it's a London-based platform, I believe, which I've never heard of, which is weird. But anyway, I'm not entirely clued up on exactly what this means, other than the fact that Eddie Hearn has virtually an unlimited pocket of money right now, which means he can go out and get any fighter in the world. No problem whatsoever. Any fighter on Showtime, he can afford to pay way more than what they do. Any fighter over on HBO, all that kind of stuff. So this is only good. So for American audience, this is fantastic. Not only do you get to watch these events on your own laptop, which can be used via an Amazon Fire Stick or something that you can put into your TV. So it will be like watching a normal show on your TV. But really, you don't really need Showtime, and you won't need HBO or ESPN or anything if Eddie Hearn gets all the fighters that we believe he's going to get. Really, so he's pretty much relegating PPC and all these other guys. Now, of course, they're always going to be around. It's not like he's going to be completely taken over. It just means he's changing the game in America. It's pretty much what it means. Now, of course, there's going to be a lot of kickback on it, a lot of criticism, no doubt about it, because it's an extra platform to pay for, right? For those in America, and I'm presuming in Canada and that as well, because he said something about Canada and other parts of the world. But as I said, if he's going to be getting the fighters that he probably will end up getting, would you really need to be paying your subscription for HBO or Showtime if you get them for boxing? I don't know what HBO and Showtime, what else they do. I'm presuming they don't just show boxing. I'm presuming that they show other sports. But if you just get them just for boxing, at some point you won't need them anymore. You'll just need this. As I said, I'm not entirely clued up of exactly what it is. More details will probably come to light. You guys in the comment section will tell me what it is. I'll do a bit more research, of course. But this sounds massive. Absolutely massive. Now, on top of this, he has purchased a block, an apartment, if you like, or whatever it is, a office building within this huge tower in New York. Those over in New York will probably know exactly what this tower is, going by the picture on screen, of course. But this means that MATCHROOM are there to stay. 30 years in the game now, And as Eddie Hearn said, it's very, very rare that they fail anything. And with a budget like this, how can you really fail? As I said, there'll be a lot of resistance, there'll be a lot of channels out there who are criticising, and my immediate reaction was, what, really? But of course, now thinking about it, if I was in America, this would be perfect. It's okay, so right now, based on the talent that he's got right now, American-based fighters, okay, you could probably go, really? But if he gets the fighters that I believe he's going to get, where else would you need to go? Honestly, where else do you need to go to get this kind of boxing, if boxing is your sport? Now, not only that, apparently they do show other sports. I don't know if that's American-based sports or basketball or football or whatever it may be. I have no idea. I haven't looked into it, to be honest. There'll be far more people out there who are way more experts on this than what I am. But seriously, it sounds like a real good thing. If I was in America, I'd be pumped. An extra 16 events of boxing per year. That's over one a month. Now, of course, the dude who was with him for this company was saying that they want to put on a boxing event every 2 to 3 weeks. Now, added to the fact, you've also got Showtime putting on fights as well. And obviously, they're not going to want to clash on dates. So it's pretty much like you're going to be getting a boxing event virtually every weekend. That is phenomenal. You've got to be happy with that. And if anybody's kicking off about it, I don't know what you're kicking off for, other than the fact that you're having to pay for it. I get that bit. But as I said, that is phenomenal. That's boxing nearly every weekend. If you have HBO on there as well, and Showtime and ESPN and whatever else you may have. That is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And that is one hell of an arrival to the US market. As I said, there'll be plenty of people chastising it, no doubt about it. Of course there will be. And it's perfectly natural to do so. But I'm pretty sure in time, people will come around, they'll warm to it. And if he gets all the fighters that he's got, why would you, if you only really watch boxing, why would you be paying for Showtime? Why would you be paying for HBO or ESPN or whatever platform it is that you've got to currently pay for? As I said, I'm no expert on American market, but I know there'll be plenty of people out there right now. At some point, they're going to be saying, this isn't going to work, he's going to fail, and blah, blah, blah. Maybe. But unlikely. With the budget that he's getting, with a budget that combines what Showtime have per year, what HBO have per year, really, he's going to have to really royally mess up for this not to work. But anyway, we'll have to wait and see, I suppose. So an 8-year deal for Eddie Hearn, Matchroom. Of course, Sky Sports are joined in on this one as well. So yes, the UK fans do benefit as well, because that's more Matchroom events that he's putting on across the pond from us. So fantastic stuff, excellent stuff. Obviously more details will be released. Fighter announcements be coming up at some point. So yeah, good stuff. Drop your thoughts below about it all. And obviously be honest, you might be a bit cynical, no doubt. Anyway, catch you on the next video. Subscribe.